Have you ever wondered how adversity can shape our destinies and lead to extraordinary achievements? Let's delve into the inspiring life of Ludwig Guttmann, a man who faced immense challenges and emerged as a pillar of strength for countless individuals. Born in the late 19th century in the heartland of Germany, Guttmann was a child of curiosity and determination. His early fascination with medicine was not just a fleeting interest, but a profound calling that would shape his entire life journey. He pursued his passion with unwavering resolve, rising above the challenges of his time. But his journey was not without obstacles. As a Jew in Nazi Germany, Guttmann faced the horrifying realities of prejudice and persecution, yet he never let the darkness of those times overshadow his will to serve humanity. His strength of character and relentless pursuit of his mission led him to become a renowned neurologist, despite the oppressive regime that sought to crush his dreams. When the tides of war threatened to consume everything he held dear, Guttmann made a daring escape. He found sanctuary in Britain, a land that offered him not just safety but also an opportunity to continue his work in neurology. This was a man who, even in the face of war and displacement, refused to let adversity deter him from his path. Guttmann's story is one of extraordinary resilience. It's about a man who stared down opposition, who fought against the odds to pursue his passion. His journey from Nazi Germany to Britain was not just a physical relocation, but a testament to his indomitable spirit and unyielding determination. Fleeing from the horrors of war, Guttmann found a new home in Britain, but his greatest journey was yet to begin. He first set foot in the Stoke Mandeville Hospital in 1944. Ludwig Guttmann, a man who had already fled the horrors of Nazi Germany, found himself in a place where despair clung to the air. He was faced with an array of patients suffering from spinal injuries, a condition deemed irreversible at the time. But Guttmann, with his indomitable spirit, refused to accept this grim reality. With a pioneering vision, he began to change the narrative around spinal injuries. He introduced rigorous rehabilitation measures, focusing not just on the physical, but also on the mental well-being of his patients. Guttmann understood the importance of hope in the healing process. He saw beyond the confines of the hospital room, beyond the limitations of the human body, and into the realm of possibilities. And so, against this often hopeless backdrop, he conceived the idea of the Stoke Mandeville Games. Guttmann believed in the therapeutic power of sports. He saw it as a means to restore self-esteem, to foster camaraderie, and to reignite the spirit of competition in his patients. He understood that the body may be injured, but the spirit remained undeterred. The Games would eventually evolve into the Paralympic Games, a global platform that celebrates the strength and resilience of athletes with disabilities. But back then, it was just the beginning, a small yet significant step towards a future where everyone, regardless of their physical condition, could aspire to be an athlete. Revolution starts with a spark, and for Guttmann, that spark was the Stoke Mandeville Games. Can sports be a symbol of resilience for those who seem to have lost everything? That's the question that Ludwig Guttmann, a simple neurologist from Germany, dared to ask. A question that in turn sparked the birth of a legacy. Picture this, the year was 1948. The world was still reeling from the aftershocks of World War II. In the midst of this, Guttmann had a dream to create a platform for those who had been sidelined, a platform where they could find their strength, their voice, their identity. From this, the Stoke Mandeville Games were born. On a chilly July day in 1948, 16 injured servicemen and 2 servicewomen participated in the first games, competing in archery. All of them war veterans with spinal injuries. It was a modest event, but the significance of this moment was monumental. It was a testament to Guttmann's vision, a ray of light for those who had been cast aside by society. But the seed had been planted, and it quickly began to sprout. By the mid-50s, the Stoke Mandeville Games had grown in leaps and bounds, attracting international participants. Teams from around the world, from the Netherlands to Israel, joined the Games, each bringing with them a fierce determination to defy their limitations and to compete. As the Games gained momentum, so too did the recognition of this unique platform. It was no longer just a competition, but a movement. A movement demonstrating that disability did not equate to inability. A movement showing that those with spinal injuries could and would push the boundaries of what was deemed possible. And then, in 1960, the transformation was complete. The Stoke Mandeville Games evolved into the Paralympic Games. This was not just a sporting event, but a global celebration of resilience, tenacity, and the unyielding human spirit. The Paralympic Games showcased the strength of those who refuse to be defined by their physical limitations. Guttmann's vision had become a reality. The Paralympic Games stood as a testament to the indomitable spirit of mankind. This legacy, born from the heart of one man, continues to inspire and empower millions around the world, and that, my friends, is the power of sports. How can one man's vision transform the lives of millions around the world? This is the question we find ourselves asking when we consider the impact of Ludwig Guttmann and the Paralympic Games. The wake of Guttmann's revolutionary idea, the Paralympic Games have become a pillar of strength, resilience, and triumph over adversity for countless disabled athletes worldwide. They've provided a platform for these athletes to shine, to defy expectations, and to show the world that their spirit is unbreakable, their determination unwavering. Consider, for instance, the story of a young athlete who, after a tragic accident, found herself confined to a wheelchair. She could have easily succumbed to despair, but instead she found strength and inspiration in the opportunity to compete in the Paralympic Games. Today she's not just an athlete, but a symbol of resilience for many, and she's not alone. There are countless stories like hers, stories of athletes who've used their circumstances not as an excuse, but as a catalyst for greatness. The Paralympic Games have also played a pivotal role in shifting societal attitudes towards disability. They've shown us that disability is not a hindrance but a unique perspective, a different way of experiencing the world. They've fostered a sense of empathy, understanding, and respect, helping to debunk myths and dismantle stereotypes about disability. And at the heart of this transformation, this seismic shift in our collective consciousness, was Ludwig Guttmann. His vision was not merely about creating a sports competition, it was about changing the world, about giving those who society had written off a chance to write their own stories. Through his unwavering commitment and relentless pursuit of his vision, Guttmann has forever changed the face of sports and society. He's shown us that it's not our circumstances that define us, but how we respond to them. His legacy continues to inspire and empower, proving that adversity can indeed shape our destinies. In the face of adversity, what legacy will you leave behind? Ludwig Guttmann's is one that continues to ripple through time, a testament to the power of the human spirit and the transformative nature of sports. A man who, despite the odds, looked challenges in the face and saw not roadblocks, but paths forward. Paths that would lead him to create something that would forever change the lives of countless individuals. Guttmann's journey began in the midst of World War II, a time of great turmoil, yet even then he was able to react with positivity and determination. He looked upon those with spinal injuries, those society had cast aside, and he saw potential. He saw resilience, he saw athletes. The Stoke Mandeville Games were more than just a competition. They were a statement, a declaration to the world that disability does not equate to inability. As years turned into decades, Guttmann's vision grew, evolved, and ultimately gave birth to what we know today as the Paralympic Games. A global stage where athletes, regardless of their physical limitations, can compete, inspire, and most importantly, be seen. Guttmann's story is a testament to the power of sports to transform lives, to inspire change, and to challenge perceptions. It's a story that reminds us that disabilities and challenges can be opportunities for growth, and a chance to leave a lasting legacy. So as we reflect on the life of Ludwig Guttmann, we are not just remembering a man, we are acknowledging a movement that lives on in every Paralympic medal won, every record broken, and every barrier shattered. As we remember Ludwig Guttmann, we are reminded of the power of sports, the strength of the human spirit, and the potential within each of us to change the world. What will your legacy be?